For today's profile, we're going to take a closer look at a university which still passionately believes that knowledge is freedom. Born in the revolution which delivered the new world from the chains of colonial rule, Dickinson College is today revolutionizing the process of education itself.
Dickinson College is a very old college in the United States. It was founded actually on the basis of a grammar school in Carlisle, Pennsylvania in 1773. But it was chartered as a college in 1783, and that's very important, that date for us, because actually we are the first college or university chartered in the United States of America following the official end of the American Revolution. Now we're also proud of our founder because he was well ahead of his time, and that is pushing us forward also in our curriculum and our viewpoints and how we live our lives as an institution and how our graduates live their lives. For example, Dr. Rush already in the 18th century was against slavery. He was for the humane treatment of the mentally challenged. He was for the substantive education of women. He was for a free American public education system. All these things, all this insight, all this drive, all this spunk, all this attitude, that defines Dickinson College today.
Dickinson's charter contained a commitment not only to academic study, but also to what it described as education for noble, useful purposes.
The original idea comes from our charter of 1783, which explicitly states that we are to train students to become citizens and leaders in the newly emerging nation. They are to be useful citizens. What that means for us is not narrow, practical vocational training. That's not what we're aiming at when we talk about useful education. Rather, we're interested in broad skills and a broad outlook that will allow our students to be effective in the world, and the ability to understand and appreciate cultural difference.
Well, since the founding of Dickinson, foreign language education has been a key to the curriculum, and currently we teach 13 foreign languages. 25% of our students major in a foreign language, and 35% of our students do upper-level language work. So at the core of our global education curriculum is a belief that foreign language training, to have practical skills in communicating with others around the world, is a key. So the end result is that coming to Carlisle is to enter the world of global education, to move beyond our campus here into other areas of the world that students are interested in.
Moscow was amazing.
As well as furthering the college's mission to discover the world at large, Dickinson offers opportunities on home soil. The archaeology department's hands-on learning program transports the ancient world to the modern.
We have actually 2 excavations abroad, one in East Lothian, Professor Fitz, and Scotland, the other one at Mycenae, Greece. So we needed our students to be fully prepared for field archaeology apart from anything else. We started building this simulated excavation field in September. It took the students more than a semester to excavate and be trained in that. This year we decided to reconstruct deposits from Mycenae, exact context as they were excavated. They were reconstructed here. Of course, the students will not find exactly the same thing, but it's best to, the real thing I think is the best possible training for the students before going to the actual excavation.
Created in the true spirit of America to bring universal emancipation through freedom and learning, Dickinson College continues its radical mission.
When you are at Dickinson as a student, there are 3 things specifically that are to be developed. Firstly, your talents, and a rich sense of your talents. Secondly, your knowledge. And thirdly, your character. The vision of this college is we are going to be an institution that is going to continue to speak about issues that matter regardless of where and what pocket they might be in. We're also going to be an institution that encourages our students, our graduates, to live a global lifestyle, to have a global personality, to be able to take their own sense of who they are and mesh it with the generosity of who others are. And in that sense, we will be able to contribute decisively to the agenda of 21st century undergraduate education in the United States.